Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a daisy. The daisy is part of our wedding cake, the one that's the sort of cottage garden look. So I want to show you how to make this little daisy today. So what we have here is some yellow flour paste, and I have some white or cream flour paste for the daisy. So this is going to be the centre of the daisy. Okay, and then what we have here is some 24 gauge wires, just for to wire the flour up. So the first thing we want to do is just roll out to make the centre of the daisy. So very, very small sausage. Okay, and then we just want to cut 3 centres. Make them into little balls. Oops. And there we go. And then what we want to do is want to get the tweezers, and we want to make an open hook, like so. Okay, so once you've got the open hook, I just want to slightly close it, but still keep it slightly open, if that makes sense. And I want to then bend it the other way, like so. And then what I want to do is I dip it in some glue and push it into the yellow. And then just press it back down because it just flattens a wee bit too much. So there we go, so that's just got one centre. Or what we can do is the exact same thing . And get a lighter, some flames, and then burn it in. So we do it with the heat. It just cooks the sugar, so it melts and it sets much faster. Okay, so like that. If you're doing a lot of these, obviously a candle's better because you're going to burn your fingers. Make sure you can see the smoke coming out, that means it's really, really hot. If there's no steam come out, then it's it probably won't melt well. Now, if you have a sieve, you can push the end into a sieve and it gives you a little, the centre for the daisy. If not, I just use the tweezers, and I just want to put lots of little dots over the top of the centre. Okay, so now I want to get some either white or ivory. I'm going to go for ivory for this one because I want it to be a little bit softer. Now, if you just remember, just to grease your board, so I'm just going to use a little bit of Trex or white fat, white vegetable fat. And I just want to soften up the flour paste. And then just roll that out nice and thin. There we are. Okay. And then what we do is just get the daisy cutter for the plunger cutter, and then just press that down. Give that a good old wiggle. Make sure it's definitely attached to the cutter. Okay. And then what we want to do is just plunge that down like so. Okay. So I'm going to do another one. And a slightly smaller one. There we are. Right, so then what we want to do is get the bone tool, and we just want to soften each petal. So I'm just trying to stretch it, and that just makes it nice and thin. Like so. Okay, so I'll just do that with the rest. And this little baby one here. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do a single, then a double daisy. So a little ball in the middle. And then we just get some glue in the middle. So lifting that up, placing it right in the middle there. I just want to give it a slight press down. There we are. And then some water on each one. So I just push down with the wire so it attaches into the middle, lift it up, then we just let it fall down. There we go. Okay. Now, once we've done that, we can leave it to dry upside down, or there's little, what's it called? Can't remember the name. The little cups, formers, and the former's got a little hole on it, or you can just use tin foil, and what happens, it just sits nicely in the former until it sets. Now, it does make it very, very neat looking. I generally like the daisy to look a little bit more natural, so I prefer just to dry them upside down. And it just means that you get more organic looking daisy from that. So I just want to just put a little bend on the end there and leave that to dry. Okay, so I'll just pop that over there. And it's just the exact same with the double one. There we go. Okay, so again, just leaving that to dry. So we'll give that a little while just to sort of set, and then when we come back, I'll just show you how to finish it off just by adding some dusts. So now I'm just going to show you how to put some dust on the daisy. So we're just going to use some lusters, but you can use some tints, so just the matte colours, but I think the lusters are quite nice. So what we have here is the little double one here, and all I want to do is just add a little bit of yellow into the centre, and then just sort of brush it around. Okay, and now what I want to do is just dust some of the snowflake on top, and it really gives it that sort of lovely enchanted look. So there we go, so you can see there, absolutely stunning, and just really gives it that nice fairy tale look. Alternatively, you may just want to keep it more natural, in which case you'd want to just dust a little bit yellow and then some green in the middle for that. Or what we could do is add a little bit pink to the flower. Sometimes you see the daisies with some pink. So just going round the sides and then brushing up. Okay, and then just a little bit of the white. Like that. Now I've lost quite a lot of yellow there, so I'm just going to put some yellow on top there. And there we go. So again, just using the lusters just to get a nice soft finish with that. So I hold the two next to it. You can see they're just really, really nice for doing on sort of princesses type castles, or you can go more the natural and just use the blossom tints for that. Okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed this little tutorial.